Hi guys, welcome. So today we are going to be working on detailing a Chevy Equinox EV. This is a coworker of mine and we're going to be doing a ceramic coating on it. Probably be 2 or 3 videos. I'm going to play around with some Garage Therapy products, I think. I don't know, we're just going to wing it and see where it goes. But it's a California car, it's brand new. I have Garage Therapy Wheel Shampoo, so we're going to play with this. I have this new wheel brush that I got from the House of Rags, so we're going to try that out. It's a little bit smaller than the Easy Detail brush that I use a lot. That has longer spikes, so I'm wondering if this will fling a little bit less. This has big wheels and small brakes, so we should have a lot of room anyway, but whatever. I've got a metering tip in here that's going to give me about a 1 to 100 PIR, so we're going to see how that works out. Maybe adjust from there. And then I also have Garage Therapy Cleanse. Cleanse is a paint cleaner. So basically, like, this is a wheel cleaner, this is a paint cleaner, and we're going to use this as a decon shampoo. So the goal here is to get this done by about 4 o'clock, and I want to say it's like 10 a.m. right now, 10:30. So I've got about 6 hours, and I want to give it a quick polish and do a coating on it as well. So I am going to be doing some stuff on camera, but probably not all of it on camera, if that makes sense. So first video, let's just check out this wheel shampoo and see how it does. All right, so let's try out this wheel shampoo. I do have a, this is like a little wheel mitt that we're gonna play with, and here's that new brush that I just showed you on camera. So, high cling, foaming action, lubrication. Okay, well, let's try it out. So, we'll get into the wheel wells here a little bit with this brush. The flag tip brush is probably a little bit better for that. Wheel cleaner's got really good lubrication. It feels very slick. Super nice. Wow. The slickness is pretty insane, actually. Or maybe it's just the stiffness of the brush makes it easier, but dang. Okay, well that's cool. We're seeing a lot of brown here. This is not an iron breaker. This is just a wheel shampoo. So a shampoo specifically designed for wheels, similar to how you would have a shampoo for any other type of paint. It doesn't smell. It doesn't smell bad. It doesn't smell good. It just doesn't really have a smell. Well, I guess it does have a little bit of a smell. It's a little fruity. So certainly not bad. I didn't notice the smell while I was using it. So I would say that's generally good in a wheel cleaner. If you don't notice the smell, I think that's kind of a win, because so many wheel cleaners smell so bad. So let's try rinsing this off. Nice. All right. That actually worked pretty well. Cool. Well, I'm gonna run around here and get the other wheels, but yeah, in one pass it ended up pretty good. There's a little spot that I missed right here, clearly. So we'll grab that real quick, make sure I didn't miss any others. Behind the spokes is a little bit of a challenge for the brush, but something like this can make it a lot easier. I love the way multi-spoke wheels look, but cleaning can be a royal pain. So, nice. All right, well that's pretty cool. Here's another one. This one's in the shade. So, because of that, I'm just gonna spray this on, let it dwell. And we'll try like the whole spray on, rinse off type of thing. I don't know that you know, most wheel cleaners are not effective as a spray on rinse off, but all right. As a touch free, it doesn't do a lot of cleaning, and I think that that's okay. So the intent of this product is to be a safe lubricant for you to clean your wheels. And it says that on the bottle. It is not a harsh chemical. It's not, you know, highly acidic or highly alkaline. It's not something that's designed to, you know, it's not wheel acid. It is designed to be a safer alternative to harsh wheel chemicals. So it says right on the bottle, reduces the need for harsh wheel chemicals. I think I like that stiff one better, actually, than this Easy Detail. Easy Detail is a little bit softer, a little bit, maybe a little bit more flexible, but that new brush is pretty cool, and it doesn't fling as much. I always liked the use of the Easy Detail brush. I just never really liked the fling. You know, getting a face full of wheel goop sucks. Or worse yet, what I always do is I forget to change my shoes, and then I end up out here in like Nikes that are relatively new. You know, these ones I've had now for a couple of years, but I end up in Nikes that are like relatively new, and then I'll pull it out and kind of fling black crap all over my shoes. And that's really hard to clean off. All right, so Garage Therapy Wheel Shampoo. So first off, check that out. That's how much I used on 2 wheels, and actually I did one of them twice. So this goes really far. It's not that expensive compared to a lot of other wheel products. It's pretty similarly priced for a 16-ounce bottle. It has the right threads. It'll fit, you know, foam cannon like the Griots or the MJJC that has internal threads. You can use a metering tip with it. 1 to 100 worked great. Obviously, you can dilute it in a bucket like they tell you to on the instructions here. Now, is this sledgehammer? Is this, you know, we often look for like chemicals to be really strong and perform really well. And the truth is that no, this doesn't do that, right? But it's also not what it's designed to do. This is designed to be a safe alternative to a lot of wheel cleaners that are typically really acidic or really alkaline. It specifically says, targets brake dust and road grime for robust and effective cleaning of alloy wheels. Has a foaming action to aid lubrication, increase chemical contact time to safely emulsify brake dust and dirt. Superb tool to restore a fresh, clean look safely. And then it says on here that it reduces the need for strong chemicals. So that is the intent. I always try to understand the intent of a product from a manufacturer's perspective. It really worked well. Now they do have an iron fallout remover as well called Zero. So if you have you know, wheels that are covered with iron fallout, you might want to use that as well. Do that first and then do this to give you a little bit of that iron remover. In this case, the wheels aren't really heavily contaminated. There aren't like stuck melted particles. It's a pretty new vehicle. It's an EV. I'm guessing that they use regenerative braking a lot. There wasn't really a ton of brake dust even for the length of time that they've had the car. Most of it was on the wheel barrel, not on the wheel face. So it did a great job. It was definitely very lubricious. Good experience using it with the brush. It's just not something that's going to be a spray-on, rinse-off product, but it is something that you can probably feel comfortable using in direct sunlight like I just did, and not really have to worry about ruining your finish or trashing, you know, the plastic trim or metal trim or, you know, whatever you have around the wheel, like in this case, the gloss black. That's it for the wheel shampoo. If you're interested in trying out this or any other Garage Therapy products, they are available in the House of Rags. I think from a user experience, this is really excellent in terms of like, it doesn't stink. You know, it doesn't suck to use like many other wheel cleaners do, where you're like gagging as you're spraying it, and it's a pretty nice experience. So anyway, that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching. and have yourself a great day.